Now let's pull in Remgro.
I know, look, this is a bit of a ragged bag.
Can you explain to me
We're going to
how
talk about two real football clubs after the break. That's Manchester United and Juventus, which are both listed. But why is Remgro on this list? A, because it's a South African stock, and B, because it owns 50% of the Western Province Stormers Union. It owns a rugby club in the UK called Saracens, or at least a portion of it. And then it has always owned 50% of the Blue Bulls. So there you go.
Oh, there we go. So besides all that, it does also invest in financial services,
much more
healthcare, liquor, shipping,
things.
etc. Market cap 126.5 billion rand here, PE ratio of 19.9, dividend yield of just over 2%.
And those sports clubs probably contribute an infinitesimally small amount to their turnover and profits.
Nonetheless,
so
they have the exposure,
assets.
And we're going to have a look at the share price graph.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not bad, but it reflects the much more important investments that it owns, which are in the banks, which is First Rand and RMI and Outsurance and Momentum and all of that stuff. That's the one leg. And the other leg it stands on is the medical side of things, which is, of course, Mediclinic and the related
But I mean, it's been flat to down.
Yeah, and that's been because mostly, of course, Mediclinic did very well in 2013, 2014 on the way up. And then, as you know, since then,
it's hurting us absolutely as well.
Sort of sideways and down.
All right, so now we are switching to Saracens, to Blue Bulls. You mentioned
Tell
Western
us about
Province.
Your views on the rugby market.
On the rugby market, currently as we stand in South African landscape, I don't know. You know, there was an argument that was made by one of the rugby journalists last year that said we need to find a new way to grow the sports here, you know, because it's not the same level of enthusiasm that you find in the Northern Hemisphere League or in New Zealand and Australia for that matter. So I think the results are not helping at all, but I think we really need to get back to basics.
So the enthusiasm is waning.
And it's going to reflect in
directly linked
everything
to performance,
else.
though, as you point out.
It's going to reflect on everything else. It's going to reflect on
so
the
these
enthusiasm.
franchises haven't done all that well in the Super 15, which is about to start again now. But look, if you look at the Sansar, which is that union combination of us and the Australians and the New Zealanders,
And
the viewerships,
Argentina.
the TV viewerships are best here. And then also it gets a certain amount of revenue from the European market. So I think it's fairly strong commercially. I don't know why they own these things. You probably find some people on the board of Remgro were quite keen on rugby. And for example, the Western Province Stormers Union has been in all sorts of financial trouble. So it's by way of like backing it and, you know.
So there's some prestige, as you're saying, to having a hand
I was
in a rugby club.
I was thinking about exactly that, Bron, yesterday. I saw that Steinhoff, the relationship with the Varsity Cup.
Yeah.
You know? And I was thinking about that, how
Cup
much
too.
of that is the tradition, how much of that is prestige, you know? But I think both play well into this.
You're right, we should have actually spoken about Steinhoff today, because then we could have covered the Blitzbock, who won the tournament down in Sydney over the weekend as well. That was
a great wingman here. Hot or not, are we going on Remgro?
I'm going to go hot on Remgro because I think the medical interests have been oversold, and I like the financial services stuff.
We hope the medical interests have been oversold in the hot stocks portfolio.
So whatever, let's go hot on Remgro.
We're going hot. Hot or not?
I'm not going to break them all. I'm going with you guys.
Yeah, I think we just go with Paul on this one.